What's going on, everybody? This is the blockchain backer bringing you the latest cryptocurrency news and analysis. And today we're going to take a quick peek over here at the charts. It is a Saturday morning. We'll take a peek over here at the cryptocurrency market with the Bitcoin price chart and the altcoin market. I wanted to make this video really quick and really brief to remind you guys that I'm going on vacation today. Been trying to sprinkle this in every few weeks for the last couple of months. I started letting you guys know about it in August that I'd be going on a vacation today. But you should know that I bought a laptop. I'm bringing it with me. I've practiced streaming on the thing. I was up late last night making sure I had all my software installed that I needed to be able to make videos. And my goal is to try to make about one video every 3 days or so while I'm on my vacation. But it's an interesting time to go off into vacation. I couldn't be happier for it to be this way. The market seems to be in a relatively good place from a sentiment standpoint. Bitcoin's above $55,000. The thing I'll be watching for in the coming weeks is to see how Bitcoin can react to the last Fibonacci retracement level that we do have up here, which is just a little bit north of $57,000. So right now we're above the 702, but we still have one more ahead of us. The other big thing, of course, is this total altcoin market cap, which has ABC'd over the last couple of weeks, and now we've recovered. We've taken out the top of the B wave. The thing we talked about in the last video that I put out was how we were up here getting near the final Fibonacci retracement level, and we see we're still battling it. We haven't had a candle close above it yet, or a 4-hour candle close above it, although we have peaked our head up just above it. So waiting for some type of breakout to happen over here in the total altcoin market cap. And I brought this up over here on my Twitter page yesterday, and I think it's a good place to kind of leave us off at as I head off into the sunset. And don't worry, you'll hear from me in just a day or two. But one of the things that we've talked about in depth many times is this whole breakout into a new all-time high, have a double tap on top of the all-time high with a bull flag like we had over here in the total altcoin market cap, breakout, backtest, V bottom. It's what we saw happen back in the Dow Jones when the C19 sell-off happened. However, I argued that it was just a technical move that typically does happen when we have these double taps and backtests into there. And they're violent and they're scary. We saw it happen with Bitcoin back in 2017. We also saw it happen with Ethereum, that after you get into the all-time high, there seems to be a double test of the support of the all-time high with a bull flag built. And then that bull flag ends up getting back tested. And that's the argument that I was trying to make throughout May and June and July, and that we would find our way out of there. One of the reference points we've pointed down to here is the Dow Jones Industrial Average, right? And we talked about when it comes out of here, it can be sloppy, it can be very difficult. There's absolutely no way I could have predicted how all this would have played out over here on the Dow Jones. But one thing that we can take notice here of the Dow is with this same structure, and while yes, the V bottom is slightly different, we do see we worked our way practically back in a straight line. We take all that off there. And yeah, it was just a straight line back to the all-time high that happened here. But notice as we came in just slightly short of the all-time high here over on the Dow Jones, right when it got back to it, what did it do? It had an ABC correction that pulled it back down, which is what we saw happen over here on the altcoin market cap. Hopefully, while I'm on vacation during this exciting time period, we can go ahead and work our way out of the all-time high, and the total altcoin market cap can set new all-time highs. Whether it will just kind of creak its way out of there, or if it will have just a massive breakout to the upside, we'll all find out together. But it's exciting to see that the total altcoin market cap is following along with what we see happen in these types of structures, where a double tap back test does happen with a bull flag, violent test, just like we had back in here for the altcoin market. And then as we got back to the top, just a little bit shy of hitting that all-time high, just like what happened over here on the Dow. And then an ABC correction comes in here, just like we had happen in here. But as we can see, then off and away the Dow Jones went. So hopefully my little trip around the United States here and my car trip with my wife ends up being a moment of excitement. And hopefully we could share that together. Hopefully some wild stuff does happen while I'm on that road trip. Looking at the total market cap of all of crypto, when we were back in here, we're talking about, hey, you know what? This thing is starting to look like an ABC correction's coming in here. But if we do get the ABC correction, where's the support level that we're looking for us to have support? And that would be down in here, right? So we were looking for a support to come down in here, looking for it to start looking like what? A cup and handle, which we do have. So everything is just playing out just fine. Now we're just waiting for that big breakout moment. And it's been a little while since I've kind of gone into detail on that on this whole thing. But again, it all boils back to this. This is what this market has done before on several different assets back in previous bull runs, in which we've seen that a rally prior to the capitulation in the bear market can be the measuring point for a 4.236 extension to come out. And we've seen this happen in 2017 with XRP and with Litecoin. And we saw that after a big violent knockback came from that 4.236 extension, it did eventually work its way back up. It did recover and then eventually had a massive breakout that went to the upside. And that would be the really big exciting moment of cryptocurrency. That would be the big grand finale and where things are just sparking off everywhere and it's super exciting. And I'm hoping that moment comes soon. I'm hoping it doesn't finish while I'm on vacation. I would like to be at home and in front of my multiple monitors and my PC in order to be able to handle all that kind of stuff. But you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. I'll take whatever we can get. But it sure looks lined up for an exciting moment to come in the cryptocurrency market soon. And in the coming weeks, while I'm traveling the country, I'll check in with you guys every couple of days, and we'll definitely look at it together. Doesn't mean we won't just have a little bit of consolidation for maybe the first week. Maybe we just consolidate sideways here for the first week before we finally get any type of price action. Either way, it's looking at the whole big picture of this whole thing. It all looks absolutely fantastic to me, and it's played out like we were hoping it would play out, just like here on the altcoin market cap, where the support level did come in, the cup and handle did come in, and all these setups look absolutely fantastic. And so I have a pretty good feeling while I'm on my trip, we're probably going to be having some fun together. So hopefully I can show you a lot of the fall foliage that happens here in the United States along the East Coast. And hopefully, while I'm sitting in the backwoods of West Virginia with my laptop sitting on the porch drinking some coffee, we're watching some moon candles happen. But otherwise, I wish you guys a fantastic weekend. I hope that you're doing well out there. I hope that you had a good week. And the next time I check in with you, I don't know where I'll be, but I'll let you know where I am when it happens. So if you're looking for something to do during this whole time period, I'd highly recommend checking out my website over here, which is bcbacker.com. And this is an educational course that I did put together where I deep dive into the previous Bitcoin bull runs, the different altcoin market cycles. I tie them all together to show how this cryptocurrency market has worked in the past from an extension standpoint, a rotation standpoint. I talk a lot about my personal exit plans in here, and I teach you how to set up your own charts and your own indicators within TradingView and CoinTrader Pro so you can do your own charting. I talk a lot about mathematics and percentages in here and why those are so important to me. And I do have my most recent market update right there on September 30th, so just last week. And that's available to anybody enrolled in the course and anybody who newly enrolls. And you could check out all of this educational content over here on bcbacker.com. Definitely follow me over here on Twitter at bcbacker. I apologize to all those who follow just for charts and stuff like that, but the next 2 weeks I'll probably be sharing a lot of my vacations because in the history of this YouTube channel, I haven't really taken a real vacation. One time I did go to the beach in the summer of 2020, but I brought my computer and monitors and everything with me, and when I was at the beach, I was recording videos. So this will be like my first real vacation, and I'm sure I will share some of my interesting finds over here on Twitter. So follow me at bcbacker. And otherwise, I want to thank you so much for watching my channel. If you could, please like this video and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you could be notified of when I create new content and when I go live. As always, this is not investment advice and I am not a financial advisor, but if you ever need a pick me up or a little bit of reassurance, just remember that the blockchain backers got your back. Have a good one.